YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Vader. We are back again with another video, man. Shout out to everyone who's been leaving likes, leaving comments, and new subs, man. I think we're almost over close to 200 for the last week or so. So that's been really good, man. Shout out to y'all for actually doing that. I appreciate it. But I really want to go over some of the comments that we've gotten here because there's been some comments on defense. And if you guys haven't been watching what the 2K videos have been dropping, defense is definitely changing heavy in this year's game, at least from what we've seen right now. And we're going to go over it, man. So without further ado, leave a like, leave a sub, and leave a comment. And as you guys can see, a lot of y'all watch but don't sub. Help your boy out. We'd appreciate it. Let's get into the video. All right, my boy dropped a comment and he basically was asking me to go ahead and drop a video reacting to the bump steals from the things that iPod King Carter has been talking about. And after watching the videos, it's time to talk about it because some of these are absolutely egregious. Now, I'm not one here to say that offense needs to be king and that we should be able to do everything that we want and the ball's got to phase through and all that. I believe that I'm super fair when it comes to offense and defense. For instance, if I am sitting around and I'm dribbling in front of you and whatnot, you're just sitting there watching me dribble, that's fine, but you should not get a steal. Why? Because 9 times out of 10, that's not gonna happen in the NBA. It's just not gonna happen, okay? If I'm sitting here dribbling, doing tweens between my legs and whatnot, you just pressing X or whatever generally should not give you a steal. I should not have to be running around the court just to avoid you pressing square and hoping that I'll wait out a right time of you guessing when not to press it, because that's not really skill, nor is that really offense or defense. So I don't look at that. However, if I am sitting here and I go to my right, whoosh, and you go to your right too, or your left at that point, technically is what it would be, to your left, I'm going to my right, and you go to your left, and you cut me off and press X and you get a steal, claps, because you read what I was going to do. You got me off, you cut me, not you got me off, that's a crazy comment. You cut me off, you got there, you press X, you got a steal. Bang, bang, boom, boom. I believe that's how the game should work. Now, from what we're watching in these videos, this is quite a different experience because the ball doesn't even look like, in some cases, it's even bouncing off of the defender's legs. Now, there's been some clips where it's showing like this guy actually literally hitting him or cutting him off and dribbling the ball into him, and those should always be a steal because blitzes are a thing in 2K. If I blitz you and you have nowhere to go with the ball and you keep dribbling, the ball should not be able to just go right through the bodies of the defenders who are blitzing you. Your job as a point guard or whoever has the ball is to get off the ball, pass the ball to somewhere else so that the blitz doesn't work. If you just dribble into somebody, it should be a steal. However, there are some of these where he's literally just dribbling, going through between his legs, and steal. And it's not with the guy pressing square or X. It's just, he moved his body and the steal. He did this, steal. And at that point, you're impeding the progress of the point guard or whoever has the ball to be able to move, because do you even need a steal at that point? If I can just guess one time where you're going, essentially, and it's going to be a steal, we're in some trouble as offensive players, because it's not a kid can guess where you're going one time. Let's just keep it 100. A kid can guess where you're going one time in it, though. He puts his body in front of you, even if you're just standing still, or he bodies you up. Let's just say that he holds LT and he bodies you up and you do a tween cross, and for some random reason the game recognizes that it hits his leg. That's a steal, and they're going the other way. From what I'm seeing right now, it really looked like people better be grading out a lot if this is not touched. I don't want it to be touched to the point that blitzes aren't a thing. They need to absolutely be a thing. I'm a smart defender too. I don't want it to be a thing to where if I guess where you're going and I press square at the right time, that it's not a steal. It should absolutely be one, or at least a body up or something that impedes the progress of you in that matter, because you're trying to burst forward and I'm guessing where you're going and I'm getting bumpy on that. That's cool. Totally understand that. But if I'm just dribbling between my legs, which you guys have seen in these clips, or I just do one move and it's gone, I don't know if I agree with that. I think that's a little too crazy, but this is where we're at in the game right now. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, because I don't know, man. I don't want to, like I said, I'm trying to be fair. I don't want it to be to where offense rules the world. I definitely don't want it to be to where defense is not making it any fun for offense to be played either. Kind of like how it was at 24. I mean, it's like I said, I shouldn't have to be running around just hoping that you don't press, or that you press square at a certain time for me to get open because you pressed it at the wrong time. I shouldn't have to, I don't have any ability to just stand still and read the floor, because if I do that, it's going the other way, is a crazy statement to have to make in the game. But that's what 2K24 was. Now, maybe it wasn't like that in, you know, casual plays, or maybe in the rec, it wasn't really like that. But when you got the program in the leagues, if you stood still as a point guard, the ball was going the other way. That's just how it was. And let's just be honest, in gym, 24-hour fitness, Lifetime, the YMCA, the NBA, college basketball, if you're just standing still dribbling, the times that that ball gets peeled is literally probably 2% of the time if you're just standing still dribbling. Now, you make some moves, it might get peeled, but if I'm just standing still and we're just crossing back and forth or whatnot, waiting on a screen, it's few and far between that those things happen, bro. So, but it was happening. You talk about people getting graded out from that stuff happening. So, I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, bro. Defense is always tough because you don't want to ruin it for defensive players, but you also don't want to ruin it for offensive players. And I ain't gonna lie, 2K has a tough job, and usually when they nerf it to where it's no longer viable. That's the issue. They don't know how to balance things. It's that they usually nerf it and it's no longer viable. And it needs to be viable, but it just needs to be, from what I'm seeing right now, it needs to be toned down to some degree. It shouldn't be that just any movement is causing the ball to fall off and acting as if the game, as you're dribbling into somebody. But if you are dribbling into somebody, you should absolutely lose the ball. And that's where I'm at with that, man. But anyway, y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about it. It's a tough conversation for real. It's definitely tough. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.